Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to show you how to fix when the game is not loading on your Windows computer. Now the first step is to roll back graphics driver, roll back to 572 or later, and this is for NVIDIA. Go for clean installation. So you can go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Now once you select your graphic card and operating system, click on find, and then on this page scroll down and click on view more version. So anything below 572, so you can try this 572.70 or maybe 572. Yeah, maybe you can try this GeForce Game Ready driver 566.36. so you can just go below 572. So if the latest one 576.52 is not working, so install any update that is below 572 and then you can go for clean installation. For clean installation, you have to click on agree and continue, and then you have to select custom option, then click on next, and then put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation, and then click on next. And once the installation is done, restart your computer and then you can launch the game and then check. Also try debug mode in NVIDIA control panel. So you can go to desktop, make a right click on the desktop, go to show more option, and then click on NVIDIA control panel. And once NVIDIA control panel is open, you can go to at the top left here, you can see help option, click on help, and then over here you can see debug mode. So make sure that you put a check on debug mode and then you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. So if 572 and later is not working, in that case you can perform a clean installation of latest graphic card driver. So I'm showing for NVIDIA. So to perform a clean installation, go to NVIDIA website and then select your graphic card from the list. Make sure that you select your graphic card and then select the right operating system. So if you have Windows 11, select Windows 11. If you have Windows 10, select Windows 10, and then click on find. And once you click on find, you will see this page. Now here you will find the latest GeForce Game Ready driver. Now click on view, and then once you click on view, you will see the download option. Click on download and let the download complete. Now once the download is complete, run the exe file. Now once you run the exe file, you will see this screen. Click on agree and continue, and then select custom option over here. By default Express would be selected. Select custom and then click on next, and then you will see this screen. Now put a check on the box which says perform a clean installation. Make sure you put a check on perform a clean installation and then click on next and let the installation complete. Once the installation is complete, restart your computer, and after the system restart, launch the game. Now it's still not working. The next step is to run game on dedicated graphic card. Now for this, type in graphics settings in Windows search box and then click on graphics settings and then click on add desktop app. Go to the game installation folder. So in my case, the game is installed in this location, and then select the game exe file, click on add, and once the game is added over here, now click on the game and then select high performance over here. Again click on add desktop app, open this folder binaries Win64, select this exe file, click on add. Once the game is added, click on the game and then select high performance over here and then launch the game. Next step is to allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. So if you have any third-party antivirus like Avast, Norton, Bitdefender, McAfee, whichever antivirus program you have, allow the game exe file to your antivirus program. Now if you're using Windows security, in that case you can open Windows settings and then go to privacy and security and then click on Windows security and then click on virus and threat protection. Scroll down at the bottom, you will see manage ransomware protection. Click on it and then click on allow an app through control folder access. Click on yes to allow and then click on add an allowed app. Click on browse all apps. Now go to the game installation folder. Once again open the game folder and then select the game exe file, click on open. Again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then open this folder binaries Win64, select this exe file and then click on open. Again click on add an allowed app, browse all apps, and then open this black cipher folder NGService, open. Now type in control panel in Windows search box and then go to system and security, Windows Defender firewall, click on allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall, click on change settings, click on allow another app, and then click on browse, and then go to the game installation folder once again, and then open the game folder, select this exe file, click on open, click on add. In my case it is already added. Again click on allow another app, click on browse, and then open this folder, binaries win64, select this exe file, click on open, click on add. In my case the game is already added. Again click on allow another app, click on browse, and then open black cipher. Make sure that you add this NGService, and then click on add. Once it is added, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to uninstall and reinstall NGService. Now for this you can go to game, make a right click, manage, browse local files, open this folder, binaries win64, open black cipher folder, and once you open it, over here you can see NGService uninstall. Make a right click and then click on run as administrator, click on yes to allow, and once this is done, now make a right click on NGService and then click on run as administrator. This will install NGService install, so it will install it again, and once this is done, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. You can uninstall NGService once again, make a right click, then click on run as administrator, click on yes to allow, and do not install this time. Go to game and then launch the game, and during the launch it will install NGService. So when you launch the game, here you can see it will be asking you to allow for next on game security. This is NGService, so click on yes to allow, and during the launch it will install it and you should be able to play the game. Now still not working. Let me close the game for now. Now the next step is to try power saving mode. Now for this, type in control panel in Windows search box and then click on control panel, go to hardware and sound, and then click on power options. Now over here in my case I have only balanced option. In my case it's only balanced, but in your case if you see this power saver, you can put a check on power saver and then check, and you can even try balanced and check which one is working fine for you. Now the next step is to run the game from the game installation folder. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select manage, click on browse local files, and then open this folder, binaries win64, and then over here you will see the game exe file. Make a double click over here, launch the game from here. If that does not work, make a right click, go to properties, go to this tab, put a check on the box which says run this program as an administrator, hit apply, click on OK, make a double click, launch the game and then check. Still not working. Go to properties once again, and this time over here select Windows 8, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Still not working. This time you can select Windows 7 over here and then hit apply, click on OK, launch the game. Still not working. Put a check on disable full screen optimization, hit apply, click on OK, launch the game and then check. Now it's still not working. The next step is to rename or delete the config folder. So to rename or delete the config file, before you do this, let me inform you all saved settings will be lost. To delete it, you can go to File Explorer, go to this PC, open C drive. Now open users folder. Now open your username folder. Open app data. If you don't see app data at the top, click on view, select show, put a check on hidden items, and then open app data folder. Open the local folder, and here you can see the game folder. Open the game folder, open the saved folder, and over here you can see the config folder. You can make a right click, you can delete this config folder, and then you can check. If that does not work, you can rename or delete the save game files. Now before you rename the save game files, let me inform you, all the save game progress will be lost. You have to start everything from scratch. So create a backup first. Now for this you can go to the same location and go back over here. Here you can see the game folder. This is the location. So copy this folder, create a backup. Now once you have a backup over here, now you can make a right click on this game folder and then you can rename it. Once you rename the game folder, now you can launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to disable Steam overlay. Now for this you can go to Steam, make a right click on the game, select properties, and then go to the general tab, turn off the option which says enable the Steam overlay while in game, and then launch the game. If that does not work, if you have any other overlay application running like Discord running, go to Discord settings, turn off overlay, If you have NVIDIA app running, go to NVIDIA app settings and turn off overlay, or you can close all the overlay application and then launch the game. Also, if you have overclocked your computer, you can set the overclocking to default and then close all the overclocking applications. So if you have MSI, Afterburner, Riva Tuner, or any kind of overclocking application running, close it and then launch the game. Next step is to verify the game files. To verify the game files, make a right click on the game, select properties, go to install files tab, and then click on verify integrity of game files. Once the verification is 100% complete, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to install Visual C++ file. Now for this, copy this link. The link is provided in the video description. Open this link in a browser. It will take you to Microsoft website. On this website, you will see Visual Studio files. You have to download this x86 and x64 version. So download both x86 and x64. So run this exe file. Now if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install. Download this x64 file as well, and then run this exe file. Again, if you see the repair option, click on repair. If you see the install button, hit install and let the installation complete. Make sure both are installed. Once installed, then restart your computer. Restart is a must after this. After the system restart, launch the game and then check. Still not working. The next step is to increase the virtual memory.
So to increase the virtual memory, type in View Advanced System Settings in Windows search box and then click on View Advanced System Settings and then click on the first settings and then go to Advanced tab and then click on Change over here and then select the drive. So uncheck the box which says automatically manage paging file size for all drives. Uncheck this box and select the drive where the game is installed. So select the drive and then once you select the right drive, now put a check on custom size, and for initial size it's 1.5 into total RAM. So you can check the total RAM in Windows settings. You can go to system and then go to about, and total RAM in my case is 16 GB. So you can calculate accordingly. In my case it's 16 GB, so I will calculate as per 16 GB. So, and first of all we have to convert 16 GB into megabyte. So we will open calculator. So type in calculator in run box and then click on OK, and over here it's 16 1.5 into total RAM. Total RAM in my case it's 16 RAM 16 GB. So 16 into 1024 is actually 1 GB is equal to 1024 megabyte. So 16 GB in megabyte will be 16384 into 1.5 into total RAM. This is my total RAM in megabyte. Now 1.5 into total RAM that is into 1.5. So in my case initial size is 24576 and maximum size is 3 into total RAM. Now total RAM in my case that is 16 GB. I have 16 GB of RAM. So 16 into 1024, I have converted this in megabyte. Now that is 3 into total RAM. So total RAM is this much into 3, that is 49152. 49152. Now click on set over here, then click on OK, apply, OK. Now restart computer. Make sure that you restart your computer after this.
Now still not working. The next step is to unplug all the external devices from the computer which you're not using. So if you have HOTAs, wheel, pedals, any kind of USB adapter connected, disconnected. Disconnect extra controller connected to the computer. Disconnect multiple monitor. Try launching the game on single monitor. If you have any third-party services or application running, close it. Also, if you have undervolted your computer, remove the undervolt and then launch the game. Next step is to update the BIOS. So go to your system manufacturer website, select your model number, and then update the BIOS. In case of laptop, make sure battery on your computer is more than 10% and the AC adapter is connected to the computer when you update the system BIOS. After the BIOS update, log into the computer and then launch the game. The last step is to uninstall and reinstall the game to different drives. So if nothing is working, you can make archive on the game, select manage, click on uninstall. Now after the uninstall, go to the game installation folder, delete the game folder, restart your computer, and then install the game to C drive. So if the game is installed to different drive like D drive or E drive or any external drive, try to install the game to C drive and then check. If the game is already installed to C drive, then try to install the game to another SSD and then check. So one of the steps shown in this video should help you to run this game successfully on your Windows computer. So that'll be all. Thank you so much for your time, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel.